Well, hey there. It is day 26 of 84 Days of the Artist's Way. This morning I was journaling on my little back deck, really with my journaling, my morning pages. Part of it's been the kind of traditional use of the morning pages of just kind of getting ideas out on the page, but really the way I've been using it is also to kind of hone and sharpen and practice with my automatic writing channeling, which is something that I've really not started doing in the last couple months. It's something I've been doing for like 20 something years. I just didn't know I was doing it. But the more that I've become aware of what it is, the more interesting it's become and the more insightful the information is that I've been getting. One of the things that was really sort of coming up and coming out was a response to what has been my attempts to strategize and plan and figure out and know and think about and analyze. Like, I very much so am the type of person to just completely dissect an idea in my head and really feel like I need to understand it at a molecular level, you know? As I am really shifting out of an old way of doing things, which is also a big part of this artist's way, and I talked about that in the first couple days. I have to stop strategizing and stop planning and stop rolling up my sleeves and saying, okay, let's figure out the plan, let's figure out what we're gonna do, and let's create a schedule. Those things that I think anybody would tell you that if you're, whatever you're doing, if you're building a business or doing a project, people would say, oh, we'll have a plan, have some sort of framework. And the way that I'm really working now, this intuitive guidance, this really divine guidance, kind of the requirement for me to listen to this guidance is to stop listening to that like left brain analytical part of me that feels safe with a plan. It's absolutely my own spiritual evolution in practice, right? Like, these are things I have to do if I want to evolve. If I want to shift out of old ways and shift into a new way of being and doing and seeing the world, then I have to literally do and see things in a different way. And that can't just be the things that are comfortable or the things that are fun or the things that are easy. I love meditation, but I can't just meditate all the time and expect that that's where all the changes are going to happen. I have to do the things that make me uncomfortable, and that includes not having a plan. And so as I was writing this morning, kind of the little motto or tagline or whatever that came through was, your strategy is to surrender, and to keep surrendering this idea that you know what to do, and let whatever intuition and whatever intuitive guidance come through. It's very humbling, right? Because you can't sort of prepare, you can't figure out, you can't feel safe, you can't say, okay, I'm ready. You aren't. I mean, you are in fact ready, you are prepared, you have everything you need, or I should say I am prepared, I have everything I need, because this is my journey. It could be different for you, but my ego is freaked the fuck out that I'm not listening to it and that I'm not doing the old way, which wasn't really working for me anyway. Like, my strategy is to surrender. And of course, it's very fitting because I have a reminder every day of what my strategy is. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. I gotta tell you, I mean, everything I've done so far in the name of surrender has been really amazing, really mind-blowing, really incredible. It's so much of the leap in the net will be there, And I definitely encourage you to experiment with surrendering. What are you trying to figure out? And what could you stop trying to figure out and just surrender to? I find that it is incredibly liberating. And then whatever I need to do, whatever the next step is, it always shows up. And the only way that I can see that happen is if I take the risk of surrendering. That's so much of what the Artist's Way is about, and what spiritual awakenings are about, and what any sort of process like this is about, is that you just have to trust it. Anyway, that's all I have to say for today. It's a Friday today. It's been a heavy week, I think, for a lot of us. And yeah, I think going into this weekend, I don't know what my artist date is going to be, but I do think that it needs to be some form of self-care, some way to just kind of turn off for a little while and really just kind of release a lot of what has come up this week. So I recommend you do the same. Anyway, that's all. I will see you tomorrow for another day of 84 Days of the Artist's Way. Thanks. Bye.